Okay, welcome back. We're out here at the range. Factory Savage Model FV in a 6.5 Creedmoor. Shooting just the 140 grain Hornady match. Just factory stuff. This is good stuff though, I will say. We've got a 100-yard target set up down here. And Nate's going to shoot for some groups. I'm going to shoot for some groups because he's kind of new at shooting, so I want to give the gun a real fair test. No offense, Nate.
None taken. It's also cold as shit out here.
So let's take some shots.
Let's do it.
All right, so we took a couple shots. We're going to take just a minute here and clean the gun up real quick, just to, keep it clean. And, still going through the break-in process, but we'll get down here and take a look at the groups in just a second. So we're just taking a walk down here to see the target real quick. So that was the first 5-shot group that we actually just did. I went ahead and took those shots just to see what it would do, and I think we're going to be pretty impressed. So take a look at this. Okay, so we got everything zeroed, and let's zoom in right here and take a look at this. So that is a 5-shot group. As reference, we'll measure these up, but that's for a factory gun with factory ammo at 100 yards. That's not bad at all. So let's get back up to the bench. Got the pistol bait next to it, it's kind of loud. We'll get back to the bench and we'll shoot some groups on these lower targets right in the center of the bullseye. We'll be hitting here and here. Let's see what that can do. We're going to put Nate back behind the gun.
Yeah, I don't have any experience really at all rifle shooting, even at this distance. So I'm just really excited to see, what the factory gun can do with really an inexperienced shooter behind it. So I'm really excited. I think what we shot already is pretty good. So can't wait to try it out.
Let that thing recoil. Let it come as a surprise. There you go. Nice.
There it is.
Where you at?
Another one.
Huh?
There's another one right above.
Nose, dude.
Yeah, that's good.
What'd you do to your nose?
I decided to hit myself.
Oh.
Right in the middle.
Right in the middle?
You're right in the middle.
All right.
I love this, the 4+1. I think it's great. You don't need to throw another one in there. It's terrific.
Okay, so we went up to the range and we shot the factory gun with factory ammo. Now, as we were breaking the gun in, let's take a closer look here. When we were breaking this gun in here, we got, we're running here is .996 inch groups at 100 yards with 140 grain ELD match. These are the factory bullets. So this isn't too bad, especially just out of the box, brand new. I got to give credit where credit is due. Being a new shooter, and we kind of did some shoot and clean, and I was pretty impressed not only with the factory gun, but also with Nate's ability to shoot. And this is what we came up with. Here we're at .423 at 100 yards, and so we're under a ½ an inch with factory ammo with a factory gun. Under $1,000, we're at what, $904 I think total is what I figured. One thing we didn't include in the price was a little bullet sock on the stock. I didn't throw that in there. I think you only bought that because you were trying to save on shipping and stuff.
Yep. Also, it's a pain in the dick to get on. So.
It is. It is a pain. So,
yeah.
Other than that, the gun shoots really, really well. It just performs for a factory gun. Now, on the last video yesterday, a lot of people did mention that you can get these on a bargain. So I want to take just a minute and talk about that, because the normal price is $419, which is not a bad price. But I've seen them down as low as $100 mail-in rebate and $100 rebate in store. So people are buying these things for in the $200 range. Now, we didn't get that deal, but if you keep your eye out and are patient, you probably could find at least I do see the $100 rebates quite frequently. So if you wanted to wait, you could probably get a good deal. But what are your thoughts? Brand new to kind of rifle shooting?
Well, the first thing I want to say is actually just for any other new shooter, you don't want to get too close because the scope will bite your nose. And I have a big one, so it was just right there, and it got my nose, to see in the video. It was everything. I really like the setup. This is my very first rifle I've ever owned. Just to kind of piggyback on the promotion. This one, I think they offered a gear bag. I don't know.
Oh, right.
I mean, if you need a gear bag and it's a part of the rebate, usually they do that.
Right. So sometimes you can get free gear versus money back, but gear is gear. And
exactly. Yeah. It was a pretty good gear bag. So, but everything from the scope to the bipod to the to the Hornady bullets that we use, and obviously to the rifle itself. And I really liked it. I didn't think I was going to enjoy it this much, but. I mean, considering I think I had a pretty great time, and I'm really excited to get back out and do it again.
Yeah, it was fun. So what we're going to do in the next video is we're going to go through the reloading process. We've got 20 cases here, so we're going to find that sweet spot in the harmonics, and maybe test a couple different powders. Probably actually just go with the H4350. We might test some hybrid or something. I'm not sure yet what we'll land on. It clearly likes the Hornady bullets, so we'll probably just order a box of those, or maybe probably a couple boxes actually. Might as well order some Hornady brass while you're at it, because it's shooting that pretty good. And we'll just go through that whole process, and we'll see if we can get this thing to dial in just a little bit better. But I mean, honestly, I'm not complaining about that. So, but at least we'll know very consistently, we'll get those standard deviations down. We have no idea what they are with factory stuff. We didn't even test that. We're just kind of going through the shot groups and through the just the break-in of the rifle. So up next will be the reloading video, and we'll get out to the range, test some of the reloads, land on what we like, and we'll come back, load up a batch of those, and then I think we'll head to the canyon, and we're going to take this thing out to 1,000 yards. And we've got a 12-inch gong, so we got a canyon we can shoot. We'll hang that up at 1,000 yards, and that'll be the final video. So it'll probably wind up being like a 4-part video, little series here. But I think it'll give everybody enough information to either decide if this is worth the $900 setup or if it's not. And I mean, right now what we're looking at is, at least in our opinion, it's worth $900 all day long. So. But we also want to see, how everything's going to perform out to distance, and, see what those standard deviations and extreme spreads are going to do, and things like that. So, anyways, I guess that's a wrap, and we will follow up probably in about a week or two with the reloading portion and all that happy stuff. So, anyways, we'll see you soon.